if you're the type that is scared of scalping all these little candlesticks right here because you feel that spike will probably come in and knock you out, today I've brought a solution to you. Now grab a seat and come closer. I'm going to show you a setup that is going to help you to determine the exact time you have to trade. So if you're able to enter at this level right here, you'll be able to scalp a lot of candlesticks before any spike come in. Okay, now in boom and crash, scalping gives you more money than waiting for spike. Yeah, if you get a good entry, you make a lot of money scalping boom and crash market. Now let me show you the setup of the indicators we'll be using today, and after then I'm going to explain how you are going to use it. Now let's set up our indicator together. Let's head over to our indicator window. Okay, we're going to make it so snappy. Okay, so this is our indicator window for those that don't know how to set up their indicator. Okay, so to set your very first indicator, the first indicator we'll be using is the RSI, which is the relative strength index. So all you have to do is click on this F plus icon there for the main chart. We're not adding it to the main chart, but when you click on that, it's going to bring out the indicator window. So it will be added to the indicator window. So click on that. So when you click on that, okay, so search for what the relative strength index. Okay, now we'll have it right here. Can you see that? We'll have it right here. So just tap on it. So when you tap on it, it's going to open the parameters. Now these are the parameters we'll be using today. So all you have to do, if yours is not like mine, because yours will be default, so all you have to do is set the period to what? Period 12. Then it should be applied to typical price. And then the levels, click on this pen icon here. Okay, so when you tap on the pen icon, you're going to see where to add your level. So just click on this plus icon here to add your level. So we'll have level what? 80, we'll have level 10 and level 90. Okay, so just set it up like that and then change the style to what? To be black, and increase the pixel so it will be visible on your chart. So after that, go back and then click on save, and it will appear on your chart like this. So this is the relative strength index. These are the levels. That's level 90, that's level 80, and then this is level 10. Okay, so we've set up our relative strength index. So the next indicator will be setting up. Let's head over to our indicator window. So the next indicator will be adding is your average directional movement. So click on this time around, you will not be clicking on this. You will not be clicking on this. No, don't click on that. Click on this one right here. So when you click on that, it's going to take you to your list of indicators, and we'll be adding the average directional movement. That's the first indicator right here. So we'll add it. Okay, so the period is period 20. Can you see that? So there are no levels. If there is level on your own, just delete it. Click on the pen icon and you can delete it. Then apply it to all time frame, and then the style should be the same color of your chart. Okay, should be the same color of your chart. So these are the ones we need right here. The plus DI and the minus DI, those are the ones we need. So just leave their color with the default setting. Okay, so after that, you just have to click on save. So let's check our chart to see that right now. Okay, so this is the ADS applied to our indicator. Can you see that? This is the ADS. This is the upper band. This is the upper band, and this is the lower band of the ADS. Okay, so you can see that the upper band will indicate that price is already overbought, and the lower band indicates price is already oversold. Okay, so now let's add the last indicator. Let's go back to our indicator window. So the next indicator we'll be adding, click on the F icon. So the next indicator we'll be adding is your CCI, your commodity channel index. Okay, so let's look for the CCI. So here is it right here. So click on it. So this is the setup of the CCI. The period is period 1000, okay, and apply to weighted close. The levels, no levels. So the style, you choose any color of your choice, okay. So I'll be taking red, okay. So just take a screenshot of it. After that, we click on save. So let's check out how that looks on our chart. Now, this is the setup of our indicator. This is how our indicator looks. Can you see that? When I scroll back, this is how our indicator looks on our chart. Now, how do you use this to scalp these little candlesticks? I'm going to tell you. Now, listen very closely as I explain how to use it, when to use it, okay? Now, let's talk about when to use this indicator, okay? The right time to use this indicator, okay? Now, let's head over to the higher time frame. Let's go to the H1, okay, or the H4. Okay, so the best time for you to use this indicator is on a downtrend, okay, when price is heading downward on the higher time frame. Now, look at this right here. You can see that price is heading downward, okay. Overall, price is currently consolidating right here, okay, but while it's consolidating right now, it is currently bearish. Can you see that? We have a lot of bearish candlesticks and price is heading downward. So that is the best time to use this indicator. Okay, I'll show you that again, okay. Now look at this right here. The best time to use this indicator is when price is heading downward, okay. When you see bearish candlesticks, price heading downward on the higher time frame, okay, not here. Don't use it here, okay. Don't use it when price is bullish. Use it when price is currently what? Bearish, not here, okay. So that is the best time to use this indicator. So now that you know the best time to use this indicator, let's head over back to the 1 minute time frame to know how to use our indicators. So in order to use this indicator and get profitable results, what you have to do is to wait for the time at which what the CCI hits the 90 level. Now look at this right here. Look at this right here. So when you look at this place right here, you can see that the CCI hits the 90 level, right? Can you see that? Let me zoom in closely. Can you see that? Okay, for those of you that is always asking what's the zoom level, okay, you can use any zoom level. You can see that when I increase it, it's still the same result. When I reduce it, can you see that it's still the same result? You can use it for any zoom level. Okay, now let's continue our explanation. So wait for the time at which the CCI hits what? The 90 level. So when the CCI hits the 90 level, you have to wait for the average directional movement, the upper band of the average directional movement, which is this orange line right here, okay, this orange line, okay. So wait for the time at which the average directional movement is going to what? Come and intercept. Both of them are going to what? Come and intercept. So the average directional movement is going to be heading upward, and then the CCI is going to be heading downward. Can you see that? So you are going to notice an interception between both of them right here at level 80, okay, or close to level 80. Can you see that? So when that happens, that is the time you have to get into the trade and scalp a lot of little candlesticks. Now, by the time this interception is occurring, price might have reached about this zone right here. When I take my tool right here to check that out, let's see. Can you see? See? So by the time that happened, price was already at this level. Okay. So there has been presence of bearish candlesticks occurring already, and then you can hop in and you're going to scalp a lot more of candlesticks. Now remember, the interception should occur around level 80, okay, should occur around level 80. Now let me show you another example. Okay, let's go through our chart and show you another example. And one thing, let me tell you something, one thing you should know: when you move your screen, okay, when price is bearish on the higher time frame, if you move your screen the CCI or the indicators will not leave their position. Can you see that? It will not leave their position. That is the accurate signal that you need. Anyone that leaves the position when you move your screen to the left, okay, and you move it to the left and it leaves the position, that is risky to take. Don't take such trade. Now let's scroll through our chart to show another instance. Okay, now look at this right here. Can you see this? When I move my screen, it doesn't move. Okay, now look at this place right here. Look at this place right here. This one here, okay? When I move my screen, it's going to move. So I wouldn't take that. And when you notice will notice that spike came in early. Can you see that? So I wouldn't take that. So I will only take the one that when I move my screen, if price was here, when I move my screen like this, is not going to move. Okay, it's not going to move. Can you see that? So the same thing as I explained, you see the CCI reaching what? Level 90. And so when that happens, all you have to do is hop into the trade and you're going to scalp a lot of candlesticks before spike comes in. Can you see that? Can you see that? So this is how to use this strategy, and it's really, really easy and is beginner friendly. Look at this again. Can you see that? When I move my screen, it doesn't move. So all I have to do is check that the interception occur, and I hop in and I'm going to scalp all the way down, guys. I'm going to scalp all the way down. So this is how to use strategy. So it's frequently occurring because we are currently on a downtrend. Can you see that? This is another condition being met here. Can you see that? You take that trade and you are going to scalp before spike coming. With this strategy, you are able to get up to 20 to 30 candlesticks without being knocked out by spike. Look at that again right here. Can you see that? This condition was being met. Can you see that? So this is how to use the strategy. So I want to go over to your chart now and back test it. And this strategy can be used for boom and crash, and it can be used for your pain S 1200 and your gain S 1200 on well trade. So if you use the strategy, follow the steps I have given, you are going to make a lot of profits using this strategy. Okay, so go over to your chart now and back test it and tell me in the comment section the result you got using this strategy. Okay, if you got value from this video, I want you to like this video, share it to your friend that need great strategies to trade, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed. Thank you for watching. Bye.